Will ABBA release Get On The Carousel, I Am an A, two of those exclusive live recordings from 1977. You've heard the news last week. ABBA's manager Ural said to fans they are open for a live album from 1977 and looking for the right material. We talked about the news last time. I am so in the mood for Live 77. So today I want to talk about that concert set list from those concerts, Europe and Australia 1977, and talk about all those deep cuts and treasures that might finally be released sometime next year for the 50th anniversary of that historic tour on a live album. Those concerts opened with Tiger, opened phenomenally. We have the performance in ABBA the movie, gets me every single time. So much energy. That song in the original setlist transitions into a live performance of That's Me, one of those deeply treasured deep cuts that we have never heard live from any official release. Transitions into Waterloo, then introduction by Björn and SOS. The next deep cut is Sitting in the Palm Tree, one of the very few songs taken from ABBA's very early period that were still performed live by them. As we know today, this particular song has always been and still is a favorite of Björn and Benny, and I always adored not only the song, but the live performance, again from which we never had any official release. This is followed by Money Money Money, one of only two songs officially released on record in full length as part of the 1986 album ABBA Live, the other being Fernando. The next song in the setlist is the only song here from ABBA's first album, Ring Ring. The song is called He Is Your Brother, and again the live performance is phenomenal, with an extended improvised guitar solo, almost 1 minute long, which that part was unfortunately not included in ABBA the movie. The next three songs would all be incredible to finally hear on an official live album. I Do, I Do, I Do, I Do, I Do, never released as a live version before, Dum Dum Diddle, When I Kissed the Teacher, and a 1977 live performance from Knowing Me, Knowing You. This song was by that point in time ABBA's latest single release, and I've always loved the energy that went into the 1977 live performance of this song. As you can hear from all of those unofficial fan recordings, here is an example from the concert from Hamburg, Germany. The next song in the setlist, Rock Me, was also released in ABBA the movie, not quite uncut, an alternate excerpt on the rare flexi-disc ABBA Live 77. The next song would be another one of those incredible highlights to finally have officially as part of ABBA's official discography. The song is called I Am an A. The song was written exclusively for this tour and only performed live in concert in 1977. It's an acoustic number with both Benny and Björn on guitar, with each member singing verses about themselves and the others, a beautiful chorus in unison, an introduction to the band ABBA, the four members, the four-letter word ABBA. The next track, another highlight and fan favorite, the live version for I've Been Waiting for You. Even Frida herself described the live performance they did for this song as excellent. Parts of it can be seen and heard in ABBA the movie, and hopefully, finally, like all those songs, each and every one on an upcoming uncut live album from 1977. I've Been Waiting for You is followed by a sequence of some of ABBA's most popular songs and concert favorites, Mamma Mia, Fernando with an audience sing-along reprise, Why Did It Have to Be Me, and Benny's Spotlight, the classical rock symphony intermezzo number 1. And then another highlight, another exclusivity for these concerts in 1977, 4 brand new songs which ABBA performed on stage as a mini musical, The Girl with the Golden Hair. The songs are Thank You for the Music, I Wonder Departure, I'm a Marionette, and Get on the Carousel. That final song is often called one of those holy grails of ABBA songs unreleased on record. The song was never recorded in the studio. Some elements were used for Hole in Your Soul, but it's an entirely different song. Get on the Carousel is an extended stage number made for the concert stage, running for over 6 minutes, going back and forth, absolute peak tempo and energy, also reciting the 3 songs that came before in the mini musical, and closing this phenomenal idea of a mini musical as part of ABBA's concerts. The final 3 songs are So Long, Dancing Queen, and a reprise of one of those new songs, Thank You for the Music. If all of these 22 songs as live recordings from 1977 would finally be made available on a live album next year, so many of our dreams would finally be fulfilled for so many of us after so many decades. This would be not only that historical 50th anniversary milestone in and of itself, but such a release on record would be quite a historic moment in ABBA's discography. So let's keep hoping for ABBA Live 1977 to finally happen. Let's keep talking and discussing. Are you looking forward to this release? ABBA's manager said they are open for it, looking for the right material. Again, being open does not mean we will be getting a live album, but to me it seems quite likely. What are your hopes? What do you think of this 1977 set list? The songs that ABBA performed live in concert in Europe and Australia. Let me know your favorites and all your thoughts in the comments below. Alright, until then, hello!